This is Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. The playoff is underway on EA Sports College Football. It's the UNLV Rebels against the SMU Mustangs. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. This team always knows that they have got to prove themselves game in and game out. They are going against the big dogs, and coach said, I really believe our guys can play with anyone in the country, but we will have to be on top of our execution. Our quarterback has to be outstanding, and our players know what's at stake. I just need them to relax and be themselves here today to get off to a good start. Guys?
Fine, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The SMU Mustangs offense is up first today. Right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Encroachment defense. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Looks right for a quick completion. Great cut. They whiff on him. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. The Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
And the Mustangs line up on 1st and 10 now.
Ready, go!
Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The false start will back him up 5 yards, and now it's 1st and 15.
Ready! Flag 14. Flag 14. Ready, go!
Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Rebels offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we've got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Chris, so far, no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This whole line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Now it's second down here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The junior able to bring him down quickly. After the completion, will stop the check out an injured player on the field. Last thing you want to see early in a playoff game. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Arnold. Pressure is coming. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And their fair catch is made, a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Hart over the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul.
You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down.
Ready, ready. Ready to go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up.
Ready. 129. Go, go.
Back to throw. It's Jennings. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets an...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What an opportunity missed by this offense. They were in second and short, don't get the first down. Third and short, go play action, still don't get the first down. Great credit to this defense. They're able to get the stop. But boy, what a frustrating possession for this offense not to be able to move the chains.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Fires it to the wideout. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Lets it go quickly. Picked off. The defender took it away from the receiver.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. I I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum and get the ball down for a score.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Tackle down after 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on. If they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff, if they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. To the air, it's Arnold. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long for their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got a first down and more. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45. And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, this screen fooled nobody. This defense... for it. And as a quarterback, I think you need to make a better decision here. Completing this ball just creates a negative play. Throw this ball at the running back's feet. You burn it at his feet, and then you don't take the loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win, and he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
That could be a crucial factor in this game, and you know Holly will be all over it. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So it's SMU in front here. And the first quarter is in the books. So it is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Here we go. Ready to go.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, but there is a penalty flag on the field. So hold on. An obvious face mask penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Jet. Go.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. You hate to see that so early in a playoff game. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Dropping back, it's Jennings. The pressure's on. Oh, they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
The Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
This is away, a very good kick, high and toward the sideline. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession?
Flag 18.
They'll run it here. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Back to pass. It's Jennings. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Encroachment. Defense. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty.
Down, ready. One, go.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, you wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
22, go!
Handing off on the draw play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
In the red area, it's Green. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the ground, it's Thomas. The Rebels offense are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. Handed off to a draw. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
To bootleg here. On the move now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
When a quarterback is outside of the pocket, the key for the wide receivers and the tight ends are to find the soft spot in the zone. The tight end does a beautiful job here, finding that area, giving his numbers to the quarterback, and it's an easy completion for a first down.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Blue 30! Blue 30!
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Flag 18! Flag 18!
Motion now from the tight end. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. To make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 32, set to kick this one away.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Scanning the field, it's Jennings. On the run here, lets it go. That is broken up and incomplete.
great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Running catch! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressured playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job. I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Trying to find some room. It's Green. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward.
Got an opening here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul.
Cannot grab the face mask like that. That'll cost the defense. It's a first down. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense really clicking. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Catch made on the out route. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Over the middle. It's Thomas. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Grab down the middle. It's Lyons. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Really good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver on this slant route. And anytime you throw an in-breaking route, you got to frame them up. The ball has got to hit the body of the wide receiver.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 24-point margin after the miss. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner is brought down. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They stop him, but it's a first down. The tight end continues to make an impact. They've got the lead. They're down here in scoring position. He's already found the end zone, Joel. Do you lean on this guy that you trust?
Well, I would certainly trust him if he's in single coverage. And so if you come out and it's man-to-man, I would target that tight end in a heartbeat. Now, if they double cover him, go elsewhere. Maybe run the football or even go to the opposite side. But if he's single covered, he gets the ball.
Same tailback, another carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Grab behind the line. It's Hale. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's fourth down. They're doing a great job.
The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Rebels. Way too much speed in that play.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. They've got him. It's a sack. Two-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Looking for some space. It's Green. Sees an opening. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now, 2nd and 3. Here comes a handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. To the air, it's Arnold. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, SMU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? They'll give it to the running back. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. A running play called on 4th down. Did not make 1st down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Black 14, go!
Back to throw. It's Jennings. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Mustangs line up with a first and goal. Touchdown, Mustangs! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense. Remember last time, they were going on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Ready.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jefferson. He's got room to run. Look out. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Caught behind the line. It's Lions. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried.
The ball is loose in the backfield. That ball winds up out of bounds. They'll lose a couple on the play, but keep possession. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Second down after that previous play.
Here we go. Ready.
From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So it's SMU in front here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The back's got it on a counter. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. Oh, he's bringing it back. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, SMU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
It's just one of those days where nothing goes right. Unfortunately for this group, it happened in a big environment. What an incredible performance, and you got to give this coaching staff a lot of credit. This group was prepared on all sides of the football, offensively, defensively, and now putting it away for the victory.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Running back grabs it on the screen and bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
And here's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Fights through a tackle. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Open field ahead. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these pitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now.
Here we go, ready.
On the run, it's Green. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Oh, look out. He's got open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This guy's in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Mustangs will try to keep this drive moving. Grinding away with the running game. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Here we go, ready? Blue 22, blue 22. Where did he go?
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
No, kick it away here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here comes the rush. They'll try a pass here. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down there. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100% even when they're down this amount.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Obvious call. Cannot grab. So the mistake on 3rd down gives the offense new life here. Could be crucial here late in the one-score game. Grab behind the line. It's Lyons. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Punt over the middle. It's Lyons. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
A change of direction. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Here we go. Ready.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Now the offense signals timeout before this first down play. They've still got 1 more left to work with. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
Ready. White. 29. White. Shift. Set hot.
And he drops back in the gun. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down.
Ready.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry. As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. Offense trying to convert again on fourth down. They'll go for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments, Chris. Being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. We'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset win in the next round.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a present